What's going on, you guys? Tech G back in the game. All right, we back. All right, 2 years, Voyager. What's the deal? How's it go? All right, guys. All right, Tech G back in it. Things have changed. The situation has changed. Okay. No longer Tech G. I'm Dad G. All right. Looking at the Voyager 2-year mark anniversary. Okay. What are my thoughts? How's everything going? How's the keyboard? What's changed? Alright. Keyboard's still good. See? Still good. Been getting daily use. No degradation. It's a good keyboard. I think it's great. It's still good. The keys are good. The nothing is wrong with it. It's been 2 years. It's been great. All right. I think from my own. 1 second. From my own use cases, there's a pattern. All right. Everything works in patterns and systems. There's a pattern that I have noticed. All right. I'm no longer typing, you guys. I'm no longer in tech, but all of my data inputs now aren't through the keyboard. Who would have thought? All right. Graphical user interface, keyboard makes sense, but the future, and this is my prediction, is that inputs will now be through voice. Okay. Until we can reach the time where it's about thought, it's going to edge towards voice inputs. What does that mean for the Voyager? I mean, it's still going to be used in a transitionary period, but I think we're heading towards a future where it might be half voice and half keyboard. You know, I can't predict which will win out, because I think, keystrokes might move faster than thoughts. And audible inputs. Okay, you might be able to express a thought or a command faster through keyboard than trying to express them through words. All right, through audio inputs, through vocal inputs. Okay, for me at least. Okay, I could type thoughts faster than to express a sentence or an idea or a command, using proper grammar if I were to communicate with someone. But with a computer, it can be sparse, it could be fragmented, it could be incomplete, it could be unstructured, and I think that, inputs in the future could be, something like a conversation with Siri, or a conversation with ChatGPT, or what have you. Okay. I think that's the future. I type less. I barely type emails. I just input them into, these large language models, and they do everything for me. All right. So I think we're heading in that direction. Until we can, check a checkbox, or, select from a menu with our words, I think we're heading towards that direction, where there'll be less physical inputs, and it could be audible. It could be visual. You could move a cursor with your eyes, with a gesture. I think we're going towards that direction until there is an interface that we could use anything but our fingers. That might be the future. Okay, at least for the text portion, because it's just sometimes faster to just express your thoughts through voice than it is to type it out, long form. And I see that could be the future, because I'm already headed in that direction. Okay, so anything that I do, for like a password, I would type it in, but anything that requires thought or communication will be vocal inputs. So what does that mean for keyboards? I mean, they'll still be around. There's going to be a long transition, or maybe faster, but I feel like for the time being, if you're looking to express your thoughts, the keyboard is the way to go. But I do see a trend that, for my own personal use case, that The future could be voice commands. Oh, Shanti. All right, guys. Check G over now.